Hey guys, so today's going to be a pick a card reading for Wednesday, June 4th, 2019. Before I get into the card reading for each pile, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a lowdown of what's going on astrologically so that you can maybe understand energetically what's going on within yourself and maybe within the people around you. And so, as you may know, the sun is in Gemini, so it's Gemini season. So if you know any Geminis, you're probably celebrating their birthday. It's coming to an end very soon, and slowly we're going to be moving into Cancer season. So speaking about Cancer, Cancer is quite popular in the stars these days. Why? Because the moon is presently in Cancer, Mercury is in Cancer, and Mars is in Cancer. So a lot of Cancerian energy in the air. Now, for the ones who don't know what Cancer energy feels like and looks like. So Cancerians are people who have this energy of expressing their emotions, of really being in tune with how they feel. And maybe this is why, if you do know a Cancer, you feel like they're a little bit more sensitive than you are if you're not a water sign. They tend to be distracted by their feelings. They react to their environment because, again, they really tap into their emotions very, very intensively. So the planet Mercury, which is the planet of communication, is in Cancer. So the way people might be communicating is really through their emotions. So maybe they might be reacting over the top, or maybe they might be reacting to things that are happening around them. So you might feel like everyone's a little bit on edge today because Mars is also in Cancer. Mars is a planet of action, of drive, of energy. Mercury is the planet of communication. Then the moon is feeling quite at home in Cancer because Cancer is ruled by the moon. So as you can see, there's a lot of emotional energy in the air. Now, if you don't have a lot of water in your chart and you were not born with a lot of water in your chart, so what this means is you might be, seeing things in a very different way from these types of people. You might see things from a logical perspective, from a practical perspective. So it's difficult for you to understand, why are they being so sensitive about this? Why are they overreacting? Why are they being over dramatic? So I would say for today, the ones who are annoyed by hypersensitivity, people who are really in their feels, I think you should just lay low. Don't say anything. Don't react. And the ones who are triggered by all these different things that are happening because you have a lot of water in your chart and you're triggered by Cancer, don't let other people's emotions get to you, okay? So I think by going within is the best way, by getting still with ourselves and figuring out why these types of situations are triggering us. So these are great opportunities for us to figure out what it is that we need to heal within ourselves, because our outer world expresses our inner world. So whatever's going out outside of us is kind of relating to what we're going on inside of us. So if you're agitated, if you see that people are agitated and there's a lot of emotion running high, then it's completely normal. It's going to last a few more days. For the people who are in Capricorn signs, the Capricorn sign is also a sign that might be affected by this. So all that to say, take it easy on yourself. If you need to express something, express it. Also, I would say this energy helps us become even more creative and more psychic. So we might be so in tune to other people's feelings that we might even be able to read their minds. So we can become a little bit more telepathic. And this is why we're more sensitive. So all that being said, I would like for you to pick one of the piles. So pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, so you can get your messages, and I'll try to put down the timestamps below and you can fast forward if you do have an Android or an iPhone. I'm not sure if the timestamps do appear, but if they do, you can just click on the timestamp, or else I will be providing the timestamp for people who just want to fast forward as well. That is possible. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to use your intuition and not go with the gem that you see here, the crystal. Which pile is calling you? Okay, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, so let's begin with pile number 1. I'm going to remove pile number 2 and number 3. So the people who picked pile number 1, what messages do we have from Spirit today? Okay, pile number 1. So let's start with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is an energy of celebration, of moving into a new home, of foundations, stability, finding stability in yourself, in your situations, in your relationships. And I'm going to go with the next card and tell you guys that here stability is in the near future with this card. Okay, but they're asking you to have strength. So here it says everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So be strong, be courageous. Things are coming. Okay, we have the Astara card, sorry. So here it says, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So having the strength to reach for the stars, having the strength and the courage to go for what you desire and what you want in your life in order to create stability and build a foundation, maybe with someone, or build your own foundation within yourself. What is it that needs more courage in your life? Okay, because when we get this card, it means that they're telling you to go for it, to have the courage to go for it. Whatever is going on today or in the next few weeks, or maybe has already started, go for it, have the strength, because in the near future, things will manifest themselves. But you need to have the strength to move on and to go on this journey. Okay, it's going to take a little bit of courage and strength. So the last message here from your fairies, I think what they're trying to say here with connect with nature. So it says here, you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. So maybe this is something that is necessary for you to do in the next few days, just so that you can decompress and disconnect from all this stress about what to do next in your journey. Because obviously you are striving for something, you want something, you see how she's like reaching out for the star, but it's maybe taking a toll on you and you're trying so hard to build that foundation. So they're saying connect with nature, go outside, take a walk. Okay, it's that time of year where the winter is over. We've had a long winter and it's still a little bit cold out here in Montreal, Canada, but we can still go out and connect with nature, because this is where we get inspired. This is where we get our positive vibes come through nature sometimes. So stepping out of our comfort zone and looking into something that is outside. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for pile number 1. Things are coming. Have the courage, have the strength to reach for whatever it is you want, but also take some time to rejuvenate your energy, because you've been, trying so hard. Disconnect, decompress, get away, get outside. All right. So that's for pile number 1. Pile number 2. So pile number 2 starts with the Queen of Wands again. Meditation brings answers, infinite abundance, Archangel Uriel, and emotional healing. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, we've been getting a lot of her. Spirit wants all of us to be bold, be courageous, kind of like what the other card was saying in the other pile. Having the strength and the energy to step up in your life, to take responsibility, to not wait for others to make decisions for us. Also, they're telling us in this pile to reflect, go within. So for the people who don't meditate, that's fine. But in what ways can you dig deeper into your feelings and dig deeper into your emotional being, so that you can find the right ways to take action? And it's by getting still that we are able to raise awareness about what's going on inside. The next card here, if I'm going to try to make a connection to this, it says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine purpose. So infinite abundance, this is a great card. So for the ones who are wondering, when's my abundance coming in? Well, by taking action and taking responsibility, by going within, by looking inside yourself, will abundance come in. And I'm going to connect it also to the emotional healing, because it's very connected here with the meditation card and the infinite abundance. You might have gotten hurt in the past. When this card comes up, something must have hurt you or caused you pain and suffering, and you're clearly trying to heal from it. So this is an emotional standpoint. You need to emotionally dig deep to what is still bothering you, so that you can bring in whatever is coming in with this abundance card. Okay, so emotional healing says, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So this is where the blessings come in. So abundance can come in many forms. It can come in the form of a relationship, a financial abundance, in a home, in a job, in whatever your heart desires, really, you know, going on a trip, having children. So whatever you desire comes through when you heal your emotional wounds. Okay, so that's going to be different for everybody. You're going to have to take it as it resonates. And then the last card here is Archangel Uriel. So Archangel Uriel says, your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So there you go, guys. So this is what they're trying to say. By releasing anger and suffering, you'll be able to attain whatever your heart desires with this infinite abundance. Okay, so you have two messages here that are telling you your emotions need to be healed. You need to open up in order to do this. You need to release whatever is holding you back: anger, unforgiveness, resentment, you know, any type of suffering and pain that others have caused you. It is necessary. It's a necessary part of your journey so that you can learn from this experience, heal from this experience, and then take action with that Queen of Wands. So taking action to heal your wounds, to heal whatever happened in the past that's caused you sadness and pain. And by going within is the only way out of this agony that you're going through. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to go to pile number 3. Pile number 3. Let's start. Okay, so it's so funny. Here we got the Magician and Take Action. So we have two cards that mean the same thing. So Magician card is telling us that we have everything we need inside of us. The skills, the abilities, the knowledge. We have all the resources within ourselves to manifest whatever we want out of our life. Now, this is what they're saying. So in whatever situation you're in, it's calling you to take action. Okay, this is pure action with the Magician and the Take Action card. So whatever you have inside of you that is necessary for the situation, skills, abilities, experience, knowledge, they're asking you to use it. Okay, also, the study card says, reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Now, this can be about your career, it can be about your purpose, it could be about your family, it could be about your relationships, it can be about whatever situation is going on in your life. So take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. So by gaining more clarity in a situation, by studying it, by questioning it, we become more understanding of what needs to be done for ourselves. So taking the time to evaluate the situation, to see what resources can you use within yourself so that you can manifest whatever you need in your life right now. Okay, so take the time to study the situation. We have Teresa here that says, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So we have 2 cards here again about you. Focusing on you. Be yourself. Take care of yourself. You've been focusing on everyone else's needs and wants. But Teresa, the angel Teresa, is telling you here to take time to figure out what it is that you need to be yourself. What it is you need to move forward, to feel good in the situation at hand. So by being yourself, the situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. So always go with what is your truth. What is true to you? What makes you aligned? What makes you feel centered and at peace? And go with that. 2 cards here telling you to focus on yourself here. Probably because maybe, you've been paying attention to other people's opinions, and it's time to take action and focus on yourself. The magician is very individualized. He's all about using his inner resources and going within and evaluating what needs to be looked at in this situation. Okay, there's nobody here in this spread that's coming in to help you out. This is all about you taking action, studying, reading, researching, analyzing in order to gain clarity, and in order for you to get aligned with who you are and what you need to focus on yourself. You need to trust yourself and be yourself instead of relying on everyone else's opinions or needs or wants and demands. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you guys. Remember, time is an illusion and energy is fluid, so it might not resonate today. Maybe these are things that have already happened, and these are signs that you've been getting, and it's just a validation, or it's something that will come up for you in the next few days, in the next few weeks or months. All right, so I'll wish you a great Wednesday, and I'll see you next time. Take care.